We're here today at this beautiful townhouse right here in Highland Beach, which is nestled between Delray Beach and Boca Raton. I'm here with Derek from Ross Brothers, and he's going to be telling us a little bit more about this project and what makes it different and unique. Derek, thank you for having us today. Awesome to be on another project. I'm excited to learn more about this. I know that this is not the typical job. Tell us about that.
Yeah, it's a little bit different. It actually started out as a hurricane loss, which is not our typical start. We do a lot of hurricane work and insurance work, but most of our stuff starts out at High-End Remodeling. But this particular client came to us, knows that we handle insurance claims, and asked us to get involved. So we've been involved with the process since day one.
Yeah, absolutely. And I know it's a process, but let's go inside. Let's dive in to see the whole scope of work. All right, Derek, so we're starting up here in the master. I can tell, obviously, there was some damage. Let's walk through the process. First of all, how did the water affect the home, and how did that lead to the rest of the renovation?
Well, in this room particularly, we had a roof leak, which came down, ran into the walls, obviously affected the sheetrock, affected the floor. We also had additional water damage in the bathroom adjacent. And of course, as the water came in and flowed through here, not only did it ruin all the floors and the walls, but it also leaked downstairs, and it ruined the drywall and also the floors downstairs as well. Most contractors don't know how to write an insurance estimate. These estimates were written in Xactimate. That's the insurance company language for estimating. They want it all to be written in one language in order for them to accept. Well, we are experts in writing those estimates. So we're able to help the clients out by putting together a very thorough estimate for the insurance company in Xactimate, which most contractors don't know how to do.
Right, so obviously starting here in the master, I know that you guys are changing floors, window, fix the roof walls, so what are we diving into here?
So in here, we're gonna wind up changing all the windows in the house to impact rated windows and doors. Obviously here we got a lot of sheetrock insulation work to do. The floor, which is gonna be changed throughout the whole first floor, as well as the first floor and the second floor, because of the fact that not only did the damage happen here, but it also happened on the first floor, and it's the same type of flooring. And again, these are the things that many people may not know, that when you have damage to one area, if it's continuous, the insurance company typically pays for the entire area. And that goes for paint and floors and baseboards or doors or anything that's damaged. A lot of contractors will come in and write an estimate just for what they see,
right,
not for what the client is actually entitled to.
That's the key. So let's walk through here and let's see what you're going to be doing as far as updating this property. All right, Derek, so we're downstairs, and when we were upstairs in the master, we were talking about water damage and how water really works in mysterious ways. And obviously down here, it obviously traveled to this area. Tell us what happened and what
water, like you said, travels in mysterious ways. There was some water damage here, which triggered us having to pull up the floor. Now, of course, we're gonna redo the entire floor.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is the laminate floor. And historically, laminate is known to not be as water tolerant. And obviously products have evolved 100 times over.
Absolutely.
And we're excited to see what you're going to be doing with that.
Yeah, we'll show you that product later, but you're 100% right. Laminate in the past has not been great when it comes to water.
Right, and it doesn't stop there, because I know obviously this has evolved into a full home renovation, and standing right near where the windows, you're doing all the windows and doors, tell us what you're going to be doing over here with these. I mean, it's a huge opening, all these sliders.
Well, yeah, this was a backyard. As you can see, the client hasn't used much, and the reason why he hasn't used much is because it's kind of a separate, small little space. So we came in with the design team, and one of the first things we recommended was doing the new accordion doors, which will open up, which will make the complete indoor-outdoor living style, which is what everyone's looking for, a lot easier and a lot more.
And that's what's amazing, because there's so many different products that are available to the market, and how it really allows the indoors to the outdoors. With the accordion doors, for what people are not familiar with, it will be a bifold that will extend the entire space.
And they'll extend to the outside space, so it's like having like this being a completely open area. It's pretty awesome.
That in itself will transform the space, but obviously that's what's going to bring the indoors to out, and going into this home is going to be designed for entertainment, for bringing people in. This is a second home for the homeowner, where he's going to want to be able to live in it and have that certain lifestyle. So I know you're making some big changes here.
We've come to a final design. The client absolutely loves it. We're ready to get going. One of the things, or a couple of things that we're doing here, we're being very cool, is we're going to be updating the stairs with the railings, and we're also going to be putting in a incredible, one-of-a-kind bar that you've never seen before underneath the stairways.
So right here, this is all gonna transform into an open space. This is taking a tiny space and bringing true functionality to it.
This one project will change the entire look of the house. People don't realize something is something as easy or as cool as like just a bar that no one's ever seen before. That's the focal point of what people are gonna be talking about when they come to the house. Everything in the house will be beautiful, but that bar is gonna be like, wow.
Right, and that's going to transition right into the kitchen area.
Absolutely, we're using the same finishes that we use in the kitchen. We're using a Decton product in the kitchen, which is pretty unique. Everything's gonna be painted cabinets. This is the Rolls Royce of kitchens coming in here. It's all 3/4 inch maple hardwood. It's all 3/4 inch maple hardwood doors, and everything is gonna be custom painted with custom colors.
Amazing, and you know, obviously there's a lot of little details that go into this home, and they already have, you know, the concrete finished walls. They have all these different curves in the ceilings and all these, you know, different elements, and you guys are going to come in and truly modernize
so
it.
Starting with the concrete, they want to leave that industrial look.
Right.
And so, you know, leaving that was kind of hard because it's hard to design a kitchen that's super high-end with an industrial look, and I think we've done a pretty good job of that. I think you guys will see that in the end. We're going to be squaring this area off so it won't be rounded anymore. These doors over here will be changing to match the doors of the house, and over there we'll actually be updating the powder room.
In talking about doors in the house, because that's one of those elements that a lot of people overlook as far as the detail, as far as the color, you know, what are you guys doing? So throughout the entire home, you're gonna be choosing a new interior door, casement that goes around. What have you guys selected for that?
You know we love the standard European doors that we use on every project. I make sure that everyone does them. They're so unique. Every buyer says the same thing to me, says, I love the house, but everyone loves the doors.
Right.
Every single time. So doors is a big thing. Having a plain white door is kind of boring. Obviously we bring in some different tones, beachy, light colored woods with wood grain in them. They have magnetic door locks, European hinges, absolutely beautiful.
Amazing. Well, I cannot wait to come back on this project. I know there's going to be some huge transformations, getting into demolition and everything else, but Derek, as always, can't thank you enough. Thank you for having us here. And for all of you, make sure you stay tuned for the next episode and watch this incredible transformation of this beautiful property. Make sure you check out Derek and the Ross Brothers team, follow them on social media, and make sure you stay tuned.